Hello and welcome. In this video, we will discuss form handling in JavaScript. At the end of this video, you will be able to apply the features of JavaScript to create a simple form. The growth of internet and increased user interaction with the web has led to providing more inputs from the user in various places. For example, shopping carts, interactive web games, and widely used website registration forms. Just recall the number of forms you may have filled out over the course of your internet history. There are countless examples such as forums, social medias, blogs, and many more. So, how are these online forms created? Do you have any idea? If your answer is scripting language, then you are right. Most of the forms that you deal online are developed by HTML and JavaScript. So, what are these? HTML is a common language used to create web pages. It stands for Hypertext Markup Languages. JavaScript is a scripting language that is used to add dynamic and interactive elements to web pages. The main reason for the popularity of JavaScript is its built-in ability to work perfectly with forms. Let us consider that you have a forum on your website and you want the users to enter their email ID. The user may enter any character or numerical value in the given field. So, how will you verify the user details? This can be done by using JavaScript form validation. JavaScript form includes various fields such as text fields, drop-down menus, checkboxes, or input fields. It also performs all initial tasks such as validating inputs, formats, and so on before submitting the form to the server. Let us see how forms are created using JavaScript. In order to create a form, you just need an HTML editor and a web browser. However, if you do not have an HTML editor, you can write the code in any text editor such as Notepad and save it as an HTML document. Once you have the software in place, you can write the code in HTML or text editor. Consider that you want to create form which includes username and password. Start with HTML tag. Give heading as My Form. In the body section, enter username and its type. Let us take the input type for username as text. An input type for password should be password so that when you enter the password, it masks the entered value. Then use the submit button as shown on screen to submit the entered value. Also, make sure that it is in JavaScript. Click Run button and you can see the result as shown on the screen, where you can enter your username and password. As we discussed earlier, JavaScript verifies the form before submitting it to the server. Let us see how JavaScript verifies the validity of the fields in forms. For instance, to validate the username, let's take the previous code and rename the form as My Form. We will also add action and function call that calls the JavaScript function for validation process. We will then add JavaScript function in the script tag. Function includes validating the forms where, for instance, variable x is initialized to form the name myForm and condition is checked. If the field is empty, you will get an alert message saying, enter your name. Once you enter the name and click on Submit button, you will receive an alert saying your name is entered. Similarly, you can validate all the fields in the form. So this is how you can create more functional and interactive forms on your mobile apps and websites using JavaScript form and form validation. Now, let us have a quick recap of this video. JavaScript forms are used to create more functional and interactive forms in web pages. The main advantage of using JavaScript is its built-in ability to verify the data before submitting to server. Thank you for watching this video.